Welcome to Renaissance City, a Prowlers and Paragons actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I am Duke Walter, your game master. Myself and a group of friends have come together to spin some tales, have some laughs, and hopefully entertain you with our stories of superheroes. The Prowlers and Paragons system is a rules-light role-playing game that allows us to live out the fantasy of being the heroes and villains. In this issue, our heroes find themselves with a new ally as they work to unravel the mystery behind the Attendants. Saint Shadow is played by Jazz Abramowitz. The Scarlet Spartan is Dean Martin Jr. Cotton Dearborn and King are played by Chris Freedom. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that collaborate to bring you compelling content. We are a diverse group that loves playing a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have created a community for all people to come together and help us tell stories that we can all be proud of. Be sure to visit ttrptheater.com for all of our content. Okay, let's get into the show. Yeah, how do we want to start this?
Well, it might give Shadow and Spartan a chance to bond.
We were hanging out at the lake, at the new property. He was just showing me around. His favorite tree, where the dogs live.
Oh, no.
The ditch that he sleeps in every now and again. And then I set him up a tent in case it rains or something.
I don't know that Raymond would take you to the lake.
Yeah.
Well, no, I went to the piece of property that I owned.
Oh, you're showing him around.
Yeah, I'm showing him around.
Okay.
Showing him where the dogs could be laying, the ditch he could sleep in, the tent that I've built.
You set him up a pup tent?
A pup tent. Yep. A little Bunsen burner in case he wants to cook something.
For a fancy guy, you really go all out.
Just enjoy yourself. This is compliments of our mutual associate.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, Shadow, I gained a little respect in that you could have this comfortable life, yet you choose to come out here, the muck.
You don't know anything about my life. I don't know who you think I am, but trust me, I know what squalor is. Have you spoken to Cotton lately?
Okay, so Shadow doesn't acknowledge Alabaster. That's cool.
What about you, Spartan?
What about me?
You living in this world? You're not from this place?
Do you know what that means?
What does it mean?
Everyone so easily says it, but it means that everything I see is strange to me. Everything I hear, I taste. The pull of your world to my feet is different. Your sky, the constellations, the air that you breathe smells like too many burning fires. You know what else it also means? I lost everybody. Everyone I ever known.
Do you ever want to go back?
That's my only purpose. While I'm here, I'll try to bring justice to your world. But if I could leave in this instant, I'd be back on Mayheim. Enough of that. What are we gonna do about this factory?
Well, the way I see it, we can either cut off their supply by destroying all the attendants that are being housed there, and then maybe the person with the most to lose from that, maybe they'll come find us, and we get one step closer to the puppet master in this whole scheme.
We destroy the machines that make the machines.
And all the machines in it. Yes. Machines that make the machines.
Well, it's going to be very heavily guarded.
Well, between you and the Flying Wonder, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well, we've had our time with those things. It's not going to be a simple task. Not going to be tossing goons around.
Here's another thought that I had. We could just steal a couple of them. The ones that haven't been programmed yet. And we could try and figure out what makes them tick.
I'm on it. Duke, those things are for sale at Montgomery Ward?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
They are readily available.
And in the same form as the ones we've seen robbing banks?
No.
Oh, okay. Those are a different version.
The version that is available at the stores is much more rudimentary. I mean, they have the shape of a human being. They're generally human in aesthetic, but they are obviously not human. If that makes sense. Like, you can tell an attendant.
You're basically talking about C-3PO.
Not quite that robot. You know what I mean? Not quite that much robot.
Right. They put a little costume on them.
Yeah, they put them in this. You know, you have your color choice. You can put them in whatever clothes you want to, but I mean, for the most part, they just come in kind of this. What's the coveralls?
Okay.
You know, because they're appliances, and they're, you know, a lot of people use them to do yard work.
Basic stuff.
Yeah, basic stuff. Do their dishes.
It's not out there fixing
that kind
the
of
car.
thing. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it can take the dog for.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But it can take the dog for a walk. The ones that you've encountered
are much more. They're Terminator.
Yeah, they're much more advanced. They're passable as people, even in the nuance of their face. And the ones that you've seen so far, like, while they look similar, they don't look the same.
Okay.
Different faces on them, and different hair colors, and the body types seem to be the same. You know, it's not like there's one that's 5'4" and one that's 5'10" and one that's 6'3", and you know what I mean? They're all similar height, similar shape, but there is variance in their outward appearance.
Yikes. Do you think there'd be anything to any knowledge to acquire from one of the store-bought attendants?
Well,
I was asking Shadow.
Oh. Well,
Shadow.
I'm going to enter as the GM, and don't forget, you loaded one up in your car from when you had the heist, from when you stopped the heist at the bank.
Okay, maybe
so you have one of the advanced versions.
Friendly reminder, we also have a shit ton of nitroglycerin.
In a truck.
You do have a shit ton of nitroglycerin in the backseat of Cotton's car. Oh, no, it's not in the backseat of the car anymore, is it?
No, not anymore.
That really happened?
Yeah, when you say stuff like that in the game,
yeah,
it becomes the fiction. That's
really
how this
happened.
works.
Okay,
it really happened.
I thought we were just okay. Sweet. That'll make things easier.
We think.
Yeah, this probably just ends with all of us being on fire. Okay. Yeah, that attendant's already been dismantled.
Here's what I'm thinking, Spartan. You still have that old unit that we got from the bank robbery. Maybe we snatch one of these other advanced units from this warehouse before it's got its programming. Between the two of them, maybe we can figure out how these things tick. But in the meantime, we gotta blow these sons of bitches up. They're out for the world, and they're dangerous. So we gotta torch this entire warehouse and everything in it.
What brought you to our side?
This is bigger than petty thief.
You see it now. Your people will crank these out and they will subjugate all of you. They will crush you. The war for your world is happening now.
And we need our third to make this happen. Let's go get him.
Makbala.
You're headed to find Cotton?
Yes.
I need a detour. I got to get a couple tools.
Well, that's fine. We'll just jump cut.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm bringing new weapons.
Oh, you're getting new weapons? What are you getting?
I've got like a tractor trailer tire bar, crowbar. Just
Okay.
an enormous crowbar, but then have the curved handle. Okay. Just a huge pry bar, and then I've got a huge metal hammer.
How huge is huge?
It could probably be used two-handed. It's a little larger than a regular sledgehammer.
So it's like a driving wedge kind of thing.
There you go.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like one of the old school railroad driving hammers that they
Just
would
a-
use.
Yeah. Big son of a bitch. All just one piece of metal.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we turn the page. You guys show up. Where are you all gathered? Where are you meeting Cotton?
Love Shack, baby.
Gotta be the Love Shack.
It's the only place Shadow's introduced us to.
Okay.
We can't meet at Buster's. We end up getting drunk.
So they're in the Love Shack, and I get there last, and I'm Cotton, and I come up to the door, and they don't know I'm there yet, and I want to try to control Shadow's mind and make him grab his junk and stand on his tippy toes and say hee hee.
Oh, Shadow, you got to beat this.
He doesn't know it's coming.
No, there's
But he still
I can
but he
still
still
roll
has he still has passive.
willpower.
Yeah.
All right,
Did you read the power?
not yet.
I want to
Okay.
read it.
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
the thing, Chris. You do need to read the power because
Let me read it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Where's it going to be at the bottom?
It's page
Wait till
32.
you- Wait till you find out. Yeah.
Is it fucked up?
No, but it's going to be an interesting conversation.
Duke will just have to find it, cut all this part of it. Hopefully.
It's fine. Or not. I love
I
leaving
know,
this
you
shit
love
in.
leaving this shit in here.
Hey.
I'm like, Jesus, fuck, man, every time.
Some of it just makes for good fucking radio,
Yeah, I
dude.
get it.
You're still butthurt about the B-52s joke.
I shall never forgive you for this. Okay, against the willpower. All right. Sweet.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so you get willpower.
Okay.
You can have all the dice in the world. Don't mean you're going to beat it.
So here's the thing.
You never know.
Chris, if you read it, that
Yeah, I
second
read it.
sentence, you can control your target immediately, or you could spend one resolve to implant suggestions that will be triggered at some point in the future.
I'm going to go with immediately right now. All right.
All right. But I believe I should get the 2D bonus to resist
Ooh.
that are against my nature, because Shadow would not do a little plie and
All right.
wiggle.
I thought it had to be suggested.
So listen, we're going to just walk in because I just rolled all odd. I'm going to come in and say hi because it didn't happen.
Well, and here's what it is. Since this is kind of a new thing for you, Cotton, maybe you have to be able to see them and not just
Okay.
know that they're there.
Sure. That's fair.
You're not real sure. You know, this isn't something that you've used very much, if at all.
I'm a little alarmed that he finds his new power and then instantly starts to use it on us.
Well, listen. No, listen. If we're living in this reality, who the fuck else would I test it on and feel like it was safe? Like, I want to do it with people that I know I have some leeway with. We
But
built
you're not going
rapport.
to ask him if you could test it out on him. You're just going to
No.
fucking trigger him from outside the room.
If I ask, then it might not be honest control.
Shadow might have stabbed you if you did that too.
Yeah, you might have ended up with 2 daggers in your throat.
Yeah.
Let's try. It's true. All right. I walk in. Hey. Oh, what's up, fellas?
Did you see your cousin?
I did. Why are you asking?
Very cool.
You wouldn't know that, Raymond.
Oh, I don't know about his cousin. Cotton never told me he had a cousin.
I mean, that's a weird thing to just come off the cuff with. I mean, did you see your Uncle Jim? I don't know. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be something Spartan would be interested in, his family. You know, he might have asked about his family once or twice before.
Oh, is that what it is? It's not that Dean is interested in what happened in Cotton's solo episode because I haven't let him listen to it yet.
Well,
That's definitely not what it is.
That's definitely not it. So casually.
I thought I was the one that could get in people's minds. What the fuck are you getting at?
So, Mr. Dearborn, how's your cousin doing? Shadow says.
Well, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. I gotta say, I'm a little creeped out that you even asked me that, but ironically, I did see my cousin, and it might blow your minds a little bit that I am related to Duke. What's the fucking name of that superhero?
The Sable.
The Sable. I'm related to the Sable.
Really?
My cousin is the Sable. He let me in on his little secret. He's known all along that I was doing the king thing and that I was, I've always confided in him, and apparently he's developed some powers of his own.
Sable's the one with the chopper.
Yeah.
Saved our ass.
One that saved our ass, yeah.
Yeah, he really did.
And seemed to know a lot more about these attendants than we had any idea about.
Well, and he knew some things. And if I hadn't turned 45 today, I'd be able to tell you what those things were.
Wait. There's been some time between games, hasn't there?
Happy birthday.
Fuck,
Happy
I have
birthday,
no
Cotton.
idea.
I had no idea.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, Cotton.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We had no idea.
Dude, we had a great
You guys
conversation.
should get a cake.
We could have scheduled.
You guys should. That's what you should do. You guys should go to the bakery and you guys should pick out a cake for Cotton.
Yes.
Let's go get some pastries and have
We
brunch
We could make a cake together.
for Cotton's
as
birthday.
friends.
That's even
Let's-
better. You go back to
Yeah.
Cotton's apartment and you bake a cake together.
That's great. Oh, fuck. I don't know what we talked about.
Another top-notch superhero story.
Basically, he did know a few things I didn't know, and he was very helpful. So, yeah.
Do you want to join the fight?
The one thing he did say, and we talked about the attendance a little, and he's concerned as well. But what he said to me that I think needs some attention is that he feels like he's being set up, and he actually asked if I would recruit you guys to help out, just to help get to the bottom of it. I told him I would definitely introduce you all.
Does he feel like? I'm just asking. Did he feel like he was being set up in connection with the attendants, or something unrelated?
I feel like it was unrelated.
I mean, he saved our ass, and so yeah. If he needs some help, I'll help him.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'll track him down and we'll set up a meet.
So, are we gonna go play with this nitroglycerin?
I was getting so freaking nervous driving that car around with this nitroglycerin. I mean, it was nice adrenaline, but it was starting to wear me out. One of Sable's powers is that he's actually able to move things with his mind. And I just took full advantage knowing what he knew and what he could do. And I asked him to put all that in a bedroom at my apartment. So I've got it all stored indoors right now. If we need to get it, we're going to have to move it into a vehicle and transport it.
In your apartment?
Is it at the bottom level?
No, it's up in my apartment.
So we have to lug nitroglycerin downstairs.
Yeah.
Who else lives in this apartment building?
Yeah.
It's very
If you don't remember at this point, Cotton is easily the most careless.
I wouldn't call it careless.
The most impulsive
I wouldn't call it careless. I have a high risk. I have a high risk tolerance.
Right, which makes you careless.
That careless is going too far. Don't get careless with your words, there, Jackwagon.
So we have to hand carry this nitroglycerin downstairs of this public apartment building in order to load it into a car to take it somewhere.
Yeah, and there are like what, a dozen crates of it?
I hate to point out the obvious, but we now have access to somebody who literally can move this stuff for us. Why don't we just have him help us when we're ready?
I'll just toss it out the window and King can catch it.
Sure. I will stand very far away while you guys play catch with nitroglycerin. No problem.
I think that's fair.
Do you think that he'll help us infiltrate the Dearborn warehouse? Or do we have to help him first?
I think he will. I mean, I want to help him first, but I think he will help us. I'm worried about him, to be honest. He seemed very concerned.
My vote has not changed. I'm willing to help.
What is our priority?
Let's go help Sable. Let's get him straight. And then we'll add some numbers to our little group, and maybe we'll be able to take on this factory, this warehouse, with a little more gusto.
And in the meantime, conveyor belts are moving those machines. They're walking out the door, ready to create mayhem.
This is true.
Well, it would be nice to have him for the Dearborn operation if we could. From what I remember, he could do some unique things.
Yeah, he folded up that massive attendant.
Guys, he actually gave me this device to reach out to him with.
Let me see it.
When he holds it out to you, it's a little bit bigger than a cell phone. It has a rolling dial on the side of it. It has a small little panel that almost looks like an old car radio kind of thing. And then there's a turn dial on the face of it. And the way he explained it to Cotton is that he and the troubadour had developed this technology to not only use as a communicator, but also they're able to tune into radio signals and pick up different radio signals. It's how the Sable has been able to track some of the attendants throughout the city.
Can I give it a tech roll?
Sure. What are you trying to find out?
Just trying to kind of figure out how this thing's working.
Well, Cotton can show you how it works.
Yeah. Come on, man. I got a bonus dice. Let me see how good I am at tech.
Go for it.
6, 1, 2. 2 out of 3. Okay, I got the gist of it. Impressive, though.
It's not difficult to understand how to use it or manipulate it. You're able to tune in to a local radio station. You pick up the Tigers game that's going. And then as you're scrolling it to the right a little bit, you hear this, what sounds like a very specific pattern of not Morse code necessarily, but kind of like that. It's a sequence of clicks and kind of flutters of sound.
Make it work. Call the Sable.
Hey, Raymond, it looks like you understand this thing, but Shadow, I think if I were you, I wouldn't mess with it too much. It's way more complex than a door handle.
Oh man, ouch.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Just kidding, buddy. Yeah, let's see if we can get him on here. I wish I had a sound effect.
That was good.
Should I roll for radio communication?
No, you don't need to roll. You know how to use it.
This is pretty far out stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the radios we have are much larger.
Much larger.
The police radios are mounted in a car.
Correct.
Okay. And this is in your front pocket. Wow.
Yes. Cotton, is that you?
Hello. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Are you safe?
I am safe. I'm good. I apologize. I don't want to rattle you or anything. I'm reaching out because we talked about meeting up with Shadow and Raymond and introducing you guys. And I'm here with them. I wonder if there's a place we could rendezvous.
Certainly.
What's good? Name it and we'll show up.
Well, damn it, now I gotta think of a place for you guys to meet. I figured you'd tell me where you were
I
gonna
was
meet.
waiting for you on the fly. Bro. Let's see.
Nice.
Let's meet at Roy's Haberdashery.
Is there a back office meeting room there for special customers?
Yeah.
Hey, Sable, let's see. Why don't we go over to Roy's Haberdashery? You know where that is?
It's on Grosse Point.
Yeah, out in Grosse Point.
Yeah. He's got a room and he's good. He's kind of on the inside of what we're doing, and he'll let us meet there.
I'm a little uncomfortable with that, but I trust you.
Okay. All right. When are you available?
8 o'clock tonight.
Good to go.
All right, perfect. We'll see you then. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right, we got a meet set up.
Well, we can go a little bit early.
What time is it right now?
You tell me.
I think it's 7:45. I'm just kidding. But let's see. What else you got to do? Raymond, you got anything you want to take care of before we get over to the haberdashery?
Done. We ran our errands while you was out.
Okay. What have you guys been plotting while I was gone?
I want to blow up the Dearborn warehouse. Destroy everything in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm for that. I think
I also
that sounds
thought
great.
I might want to try and kidnap one of the thief-style attendants that hasn't been programmed yet. See if there's anything we could learn from it.
I was thinking the mayor, but that'll work too.
Kidnap the mayor?
Thinking about kidnapping the mayor.
You just paused. My mind automatically went to a human. I was thinking who would give us the most leverage.
Let's give it a try. We'll go kidnap the mayor before we go see Sable. Yeah.
Shadow,
He's outta here.
you
to
in?
kidnap the mayor before we go help Sable? No, I'm not
Yes.
in for that.
No. Okay. It was a little
Okay.
far out.
I mean, I just think the mayor might be a liability.
True. All right. Well,
Hey, real quick, I got a question for you.
what do you got?
You call him Sable on the radio. Was that his birth name also?
Yep.
I got to tell you, I need his secrets to be his secrets. Let him explain himself.
Yeah, Mr. Secret.
You already know he's
In
my
other words,
cousin.
Chris forgot what his cousin's name is.
No, I've actually got it written down. I'll tell you.
I know, I'm teasing. I'm just joking. Joking.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's only me, Mom, and Dr. Samantha,
Margaret,
Ingrid, Deborah,
Marjorie.
Brown.
Brown Smith, Winston, Johnstone.
Right. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. I just want to respect his secrets, you know. You keep yours. I have no idea who the hell you are, and I've been trying to find out since we first connected.
That's fair. That's
I know
very
who
fair.
he is.
Whatever, you're full of shit. We figured it out, buddy. We know who you are.
We gotta pretend we don't.
You know who I am?
No, we have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, it took us some time. It took me some time. But we got you figured
Yeah.
out, bro.
You got me figured out? Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go again.
I'm going to leave as covertly as I can.
You gotta grab his crotch, get up on his toes, and go hee hee.
What were you saying, Shadow?
I'm going to make a covert roll and see if I can slip out of the room without them noticing, like a magic trick.
We're looking at you.
He can still pull it off. I like it.
Is he shutting his eyes so we can't see you?
Yes, and the two of you get +2 to your perception because he's standing right in front of you.
In a lit room. Oh, he's got a good roll.
I got a 2. That was me.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
5 total successes for me.
Oh, damn, he's gonna pull it off.
Jesus.
Okay, so I get
Spartan, what's your
plus 2
perception?
dice. I get plus
Yes.
2 dice though. Okay, so roll 8. Come on, baby. 4, 2, 2, 3, and a 6. Rolling one more. 5 total.
And Shadow got 5 total, and Cotton got 2 successes.
Yep.
You didn't even see what happened.
No, I'm oblivious.
Shadow gets to tell it. Spartan gets to embellish.
Cotton comes up to me and says, "We got you figured out." I say, "Watch this." I jump straight up into the ceiling and I grab onto the ceiling like a cat, like Spider-Man. I'm upside down, just barely gripping in between the wooden boards, and I scurry on the ceiling in like this crazy, like, I don't know, fucking worm, weird shit, right into the darkest corner. So I'm like basically up and gone in like 2 seconds or less.
So you cockroach your way to the ceiling and across
Yeah.
into the corner. Spartan, embellish that.
Okay. Shadow likes to hide in shadows, hide in darkness, but unbeknownst to him, Raymond sees in the dark. So he's going to just watch him in his peripheral vision, so Shadow doesn't know that Raymond sees exactly where he's at.
Hey, how the hell did you do that? Dude, where'd he go?
As soon as he says, "Where did he go?" I just drop from the ceiling.
Jesus! What the hell?
Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Okay, that was impressive.
Yeah, I was
Let's go meet this
right
guy.
in front of you.
Let's go meet the Sable.
All right, let's do it.
Gonna take us a couple hours to get there. I'm ready.
All right, where we driving?
Wait a minute. It's going to take us a couple hours to get from the Love Shack to the haberdashery?
Oh no, probably about 45 minutes. Cars don't drive fast.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, we're
All
going
right.
about 15 miles an hour. It's like being on a Disney ride.
We've been known to turn a car ride into a whole episode, so.
That's also true.
Well, I have added a dice to my vehicle roll. What are we taking? Are we taking the new Buick?
Taking the Buick?
Yeah, that's Cotton's car.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's your ride, Cotton. You drive it.
All right, I'll drive. You want me to roll vehicles?
Yeah, buddy.
3.
Dang.
All right. Tear ass.
I run and slide across the hood like the Dukes of
Yeah.
Hazzard and jump up, grab the top, and slide my legs in the window and land in the driver's seat. Start it up, and I'm
Shadow
ready to
is
roll.
already in the back seat when that happens.
What the fuck? How'd you get back there, dude? What the...
You don't know me. Don't ever think that you know me.
Whatever. Whitey.
I'm gonna throw my tools in the back seat with Shadow and hop in.
Are you riding in the back seat with Shadow? Or are you in the...
No, I'm in the front seat. He's in the back with my tools.
I got you.
Riding shotgun. You got a hat for shotgun?
Yeah, but of course I don't have it with me. We're not driving my car. I don't have all my hats.
I reach back in the floorboard and pull out my crumpled up hat that he had given me, and I offer it to him.
I thought you threw that out the window.
I had one out the window. I went back and picked it up. You seemed hurt.
Yeah. I gave you a gift and you threw it out the window.
I know, it was a dick move. All right, let's
Today's
go.
your birthday. We'll get you a new hat.
Right, because you're a bit impulsive.
Yeah.
It's true. But you know what I'm not? I'm not careless. I'm an emotional centered creature. I have empathy.
Okay, so off to Grosse Point.
Wait, before we get there, can we have a moment in the car, like a couple blocks out?
Of course.
All right, we're rolling along, and I'm driving, and I look up in the mirror, and I see Shadow back there, deep in thought, and I want to try it again. I want to use my mind control. I want to try to get him to slip outside of the car and hide on the roof.
Okay, roll mind control. Shadow, roll willpower.
I got a 3.
I got a 4, and they're all 6s. So
Oh, shit. Okay, well, fuck it. Today's not my day. And we arrive at the haberdashery. Jesus Christ.
So how do you go about using that power of yours, Cotton?
I just realized by mistake a couple of days ago, I was thinking that I wanted somebody on the sidewalk to do something and they did it, and it got in my head. Now I'm trying to finesse it. I'm trying to learn how to control it. And so I just keep trying to reach out and get things done, and it's hit or miss. I'm not having any luck, but basically I'm just trying to get in there and use the same ability I have to reach in and perceive someone's mind, and I'm trying to just use it to move things around a little bit.
So instead of just feel what they're feeling and maybe change those feelings a little bit, you're actually pushing to change their thoughts.
Right. I'm trying to get handles on
Okay.
making change.
Shadow, I want you to roll a d6, please.
All right.
That's high stepping into the end zone, man.
2.
Do the two of you want to resist the joyous feelings of being in Shadow's presence, or are you just going to let it wash over you?
This is so weird. No, it's weirded me out.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
When I attempt to mind control, does he see a purple flash?
No.
Okay. I don't have any interest in resisting.
But you don't know that. Cotton doesn't know that. Chris knows that meta.
I was really just kind of prompting you, thinking it might be something we needed to mention because I wasn't sure.
No, meta, that's only a thing that you attach to your telepathy, not to your mind control.
Okay, is this a willpower check?
Willpower, yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling 2 more.
You're good. You resisted.
6. Yeah, I already feel that way. It doesn't really affect me. I'm always in that mood.
It doesn't take hold of you, yeah. You know it's there, but you're able to keep it at bay. Whereas Cotton just shit-eating grin.
And I really have no idea why. It's all good. I'm not even questioning it.
Okay, I want to sniff. I want to smell. Do I notice the smell?
No.
There's no smell in the air. It's just some weird. Okay.
What are you smelling, dude?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not
Why
farts.
are you smiling?
Feeling good, man.
Why are you so happy?
That's a good question.
Did you feel that way around Alabaster Whitingale?
I don't remember. Obviously, I don't remember a motherfucking thing.
Man, turned 45 and the whole brain went to shit.
It was gone already, brother. It's been gone for a minute.
I feel you. 90s were tough.
But fun.
But fun,
Mhm.
yeah. The 90s were fun.
Yeah, they were. No, I don't know. I guess honestly I just vibe with you guys. I feel good when I'm around you guys.
Same here. Happy birthday. Let's go get you a new hat. Duke, we drive up to old Roy's.
Into Royce.
Well, I got the keys to the place.
Oh, Roy's not even here.
No, he's in Amsterdam, I believe.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. He's got a new profession. He searches the world and purchases hats.
Nice. Hey, guys, just before we meet the Sable, I just want you to know he's feeling kind of paranoid with him getting kind of framed, and he's always been a little secretive about who he was. He's a little paranoid, so be cool.
How so? Differently? What do you want us to do differently?
Well, nothing. I just want you to be aware, just so he knows. It's nothing but respect. We're not trying to double cross him or anything. I vouch for him 100%. This guy's family, so.
But he's just on edge.
Yeah.
Okay, we get to Roy's. I'll let Cotton pick out a hat.
Nice.
What kind of hat you want?
That's a good question. I need to shop hats.
Yeah.
So as you're in there perusing the hats, you hear a motorcycle pull up outside.
Sweet. That's pretty cool.
They have motorcycles on Mayheim.
Oh, machines like that? The Mags are working on it. Nothing that badass though.
Yeah, nothing this advanced. The
No.
machines on Mayheim, nothing this advanced. I mean, there's some...
Gears, tension.
yeah,
I mean, think like the 1300s.
right. Yeah, there's some medieval machinery going on. but nothing. There's no internal combustion engines. There's none of that kind of stuff.
Hey, I like this satin-lined wool fedora. This gray one with the feather. This is nice.
How much is it?
Oh, I wasn't looking at prices. Shit, I don't know the economy. You quit challenging me and shit. It's fucking cheap.
That's like a $40 hat. It's not cheap.
$40
Oh, yeah.
in 1923?
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck, I don't want that.
Shipped direct from Venice. Yes, you do.
I'm not throwing $40 at a hat. I don't value them like I value you.
It's your birthday. Take the hat. Nobody else is wearing it.
Good man, I appreciate it.
I just have this. Yeah, you just stole a hat from one of your only friends in Detroit. You just stole one of the most expensive hats in the whole store.
Yeah. And so here's stolen goods. Happy birthday.
You're gonna.
Great
it's
friend.
the thought that counts. It's the
It is
thought
the
that
thought that
counts.
counts. There you go. It is the thought that counts.
Okay, well, we'll let Cotton run this. I'm not gonna open the door to this dude.
As Cotton is fitting his fedora onto his head, and it fits nice, man. It's warm. It's one of the more comfortable hats you've ever worn. The Sable walks in the door.
Hey,
Full black trench coat, black gloves, the derby hat, and that you're not really sure but how it works, but there's this mist smoke kind of swirling around their face. It seems to be flowing like from their neck up to their, up to the brim line of their hat. It's just constantly flowing and shrouding their face from view.
So there's a face behind the mist.
Yes.
Okay. It's like he's farting in overalls.
wow, that's what it is.
This is like the only bodily function that Raymond
Very classy.
is flatulence.
Sable, cousin, how are you?
Cotton, I'm good.
Good. Good to see you.
Gentlemen,
Sable?
Hi, Sable. I'm Raymond. I'm King's cousin.
Saint Shadow, I'm unrelated.
I appreciate you meeting me here, gentlemen.
What can we do to help?
I kind of gave him a lowdown that you were feeling like you were being set up. I didn't go into details. I was afraid, honestly. My memory of our meeting was a little hazy, and I wanted you to be able to tell him what's up.
I understand. You were dealing with a lot that day when I saw you, and I sprung this information upon you. It was quite surprising, I could tell, and we all are concerned about this attendant problem.
Who is we?
The four of us?
Oh, you don't have other allies?
I have people that I hire when I need assistance. But I tend not to fraternize with powered people generally. There are few in this city that can be trusted. Most are just out for themselves.
I'm gonna look at Shadow. What's he doing?
Listening.
Okay.
Well, Sable, let me tell you, Raymond and I have been good friends for a long time. I totally vouch for him. He has a strange style, but don't take it personally. He's just him. Shadow and I and Raymond have been kind of hanging out, getting some things done together for a while. I will acknowledge I don't know him as well as Raymond, but he has proven to be an honorable man as well.
Well, thank you for the endorsement, Cotton. I can't say that I know who the Saint Shadow is. Their motives are mostly altruistic, so...
I would take that. Mostly.
Fair.
We just stole a $40 hat.
Sable, what kind of trouble you in?
Who do you need us to kill?
Did you see the paper today?
I didn't look at it.
Actually did not.
Nope.
Well, there was another body found. Someone is going around murdering innocent people. And when I read these stories, it sounds like the way that my powers work.
Yikes.
So they're finding dead people that are separated, dismembered.
Yes, broken, coiled up, twisted in strange, near impossible ways.
So I don't know these details.
Is there any connection, or are any of these victims from the Hoovervilles?
Several. Yes.
Who do you think's behind it?
I don't know, but I've been running into this a little bit.
I am also unsure.
Should we kidnap the mayor?
Kidnap the mayor?
I don't know. It was just put out there earlier.
I'm in. I'm 100% in. Fuck it.
Raymond, is this your and forgive me, but do you understand what that means in English? Because I know that you have some language deficiencies when it comes to speaking English, with the analyzer thing and
Sable, yes. Okay, yeah.
Kidnap the mayor means that you take them and hold them against their will.
Pretty much.
So yes, so that's what you would like to do. You would like to kidnap the mayor of Detroit?
Well, hold on. Before you put this on me, Shadow started the idea.
No, Raymond, you must have misunderstood. I did not.
You said kidnap. Cotton said mayor.
No, I was talking about taking some attendants from the warehouse in Dearborn.
Guys, we're not kidnapping the mayor. Let's get back on track here. Come on.
Thank you.
Sable, do you have any other details that you think might string things together? Maybe some leads we could follow?
I can't say that I do.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if this is we keep our eyes open. I mean, I hang out at Buster's and I listen and I try to pick up on things. I don't insert myself into conversations because I just don't. I cannot be found out for who I am.
Right.
It would be way too dangerous for the people around me.
Your other cousins?
Not only my other cousins, but my parents, my sister. Yeah. Yes, all of my family. My business.
You guys know the whereabouts of where these crimes are taking place?
Multiple places all over the city, but quite a few of them, in the outer parts of town and where these shanty towns, where these Hoovervilles are.
Let's go undercover.
It doesn't seem to be anybody specific. They're not targeting. I thought that maybe there was a pattern behind it, and maybe they were, maybe it was somebody hired by GM that were targeting people that worked at Ford, or maybe it was, I've tried to find a pattern, and there doesn't seem to be one.
Sable, who would benefit from pinning it on you? Why you? Do you think? Do you have any inclination on that at all?
My thought is that whoever is behind this is targeting all of the more powered people in the city.
That's what I was starting to think. Is it a play on the powered people who are known to the city at large?
How many deaths are we talking?
Currently, 17.
Holy moly. All right.
That's not counting the injured that have survived.
Right.
And I don't know those numbers exactly, but it's quite a few.
Well, we're all in to help in any way that we can. Certainly deploy us as resources if you come up with a need. Not to offer him directly, but I know Shadow knows a lot of people. I'm sure he'll keep his ear to the ground. What about our current mission? We are kind of hyper-focused on this attendant problem.
As am I.
How would you feel about coming with us to the warehouse? I'll tell you, our initial plan is just madness and mayhem. We want to blow the thing up and burn it to the ground.
Starting a massive structure fire in that part of the city would likely kill hundreds of innocent people.
Oh.
It's my guess as to why they chose that part of town, not only to be a little more inconspicuous, but also to
shielded by civilians.
Shield it with civilians.
I guess that's a valid point.
So that's a no.
Yeah. A no on the nitroglycerin.
It's a no on burning the entire warehouse to the ground.
All right.
Getting inside.
Let's get in there.
and Doing what we can to disable
Yeah.
the contents of the warehouse. I'm all go on that.
Okay, we are too. Well, we got to locate it.
Oh, I have the location.
And it's 8 o'clock now, or a little after. What time of year? When's Cotton's birthday?
So it's probably starting to get towards summer at this point.
Okay, so it's spring.
Late spring, early summer.
So still dark or still light for an hour or so.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock at night, man. Yeah, it's pretty much near and dark.
Yes. We're close to dusk.
Yeah, when's the exact date so I can write down Cotton's birthday so I don't forget next year?
Cotton, when's your birthday?
People with an acuity for horoscopes are going to know that it's bullshit.
We're talking in-game. We're not talking Chris the player. We're talking Cotton.
I know. I guess March. It's got to be March 26th.
Oh,
Well, that's the beginning of spring.
is that the bull? No, that might be the Gemini.
I don't even know.
No, Aries.
None of 'em-
Aries.
None of them matter except Leo. So I don't even know why we're talking about
Yeah.
this.
Well, you gotta know where the peasants live.
Gotta know where the peasants live. It's valid. All right, what do you want? May 26th? May 26th.
Okay, so now you are Gemini. Duality makes
It
sense.
makes total sense that he would be a Gemini sign.
Yep.
See, now people with acuity for star signs, they'll believe it because you're Cotton and King. So there.
Please include that beautiful moment. That's great.
Oh, I likely will.
Oh,
This shit,
Jesus.
I fucking love this shit. This is the shit that makes these things fun for me. And if we ever get anybody to listen, they might actually like it too.
That's great.
Okay, yeah, Gemini, May 21st to June 21st.
All right, done.
Gentlemen, are we planning on raiding this evening?
No time like the present.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Saint Shadow, I will need the location.
Of course. I hand him a map of Dearborn with a star to signify where the warehouse is, or at least generally where the warehouse is, from what I was told.
I suggest we meet several blocks away. Have you scouted this place out at all? Do you know what the layout is? Do you know anything about the building? Or are we just going to try to go in under cover of darkness and figure it out?
Scouting's not really our style.
I'm aware.
We could try it out. Go give it a look. Couldn't hurt. Maybe we'll see some flaws or strengths that we need to adjust for.
Let's go drive by.
Hey, Sable, when can you use your powers to like open doors, for example?
Yes, very effectively, as a matter of fact.
Great.
Could you open
Great.
the door for me?
Perfect. All right, I'm ready, guys. Whenever you are.
I'd love
I'm
to
ready
be
to
able to
go.
leave the haberdashery. Can you open the door so I can get the fuck out?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Can you help me with the door? Let's like you said, let's drive up a few blocks away and get out and go on foot from there.
Sorry, I forgot to get dice out. Because honestly, I didn't realize that we were going to make a raid tonight, but that's cool.
No, we're just gonna. Right now we're gonna survey, aren't we? Right now we're thinking survey.
I mean, we're not bringing the nitro with us.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we're not burning it down.
We're just going to case it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's go just check it out, get a general idea of what it looks like.
You make your way down to Dearborn. Are you driving around the area, or are you getting out on foot? How are you doing this? Are you gonna have King fly you in?
Well, King's not here.
I'm asking meta. I'm asking as players.
Oh, well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be the best
Yeah.
thing, if possible.
King could just take Raymond and Shadow up in the air, and the Shadow's perception and Raymond's night vision, we can get a good idea what we're looking at.
The Sable can also take one of you with him.
Mm.
Player to player, you know what I mean? Meta knowledge.
Right.
With the Sable's telekinetic ability, he can fly, and he could pull one of you along with.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
That may be Cotton. I mean, depends on where we're at when we get there.
If Cotton is the one flying with the Sable, King won't be available to carry the other person.
Obviously. Yeah.
Right. And we just hit the ground. I mean, Shadow Spartan
I can
hit the ground and
totally.
climb walls and do shit. Power walk through that fucker.
Right.
All right, let's scope it out. What do we got?
All right. Well, I recommend then that if we're driving, that we park, like the Sable said, 2-3 blocks away, and let's approach it covertly on foot.
Agreed.
Are we chill enough? With me being Cotton, are we just 4 dudes? Or are we pretty obvious?
Right now we're 4 dudes.
I mean, one of us is red, one of us has a misty face. I just don't know how obvious we are.
Well, it's 1923 and it's dark.
We're wearing the trench coats and hats.
Okay, all right. That's what I was feeling for.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Going in covert.
Yeah.
All right, walking in.
So everybody give me a covert roll.
1.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Yeah, just leave us behind.
Sable got 3. So between all of that, the 4 of you are, in dark coats and hats, and as you are walking down the streets, there's a couple of dogs that come out barking from houses. You know what I mean? You're not invisible by any means, but there aren't people on the street this time of night, really. You hear some kids kind of playing in the distance.
Is the warehouse like? Is it gated? Can you describe what we're looking at outside?
You get to the location, and it almost looks like a run-down garage, wood building, some wear on the sides, a larger garage door on the east side of the building. There's a single, regular entrance door. It's not very big.
I mean, seriously, you're calling it a garage? This isn't a hangar?
It probably takes up a full house lot.
That's it.
That's it.
Are there
Okay.
lights, like security lights, outdoor lights, anything like that?
Not that you can see. Well, make a perception roll. How about that?
All right. Yep.
Or investigation. Do investigation.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'd rather do perception, but
Well, but you're actually looking specifically for lights, so it's investigation.
no, I see nothing. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's dark out. And you're still standing, you know what I mean? You're probably still standing half a block away or more. It's a dark street.
I'd like to use willpower to become king.
Dun 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 dun.
So tell me what you're doing to attempt to become king.
I'm gonna basically hold my fists in front of me and throw them down and plant myself on the ground and grit my teeth and force King to come out.
Okay, roll willpower.
Do we see Cotton looking like he's about to take a shit?
Did he get
He is
first?
he is standing upright, but he looks intense as fuck.
Yes.
Can I do a help action by punching him in the face if I know that he's trying to turn into king?
I think the answer to that is yes. If I fail,
No, he has to declare it now.
okay.
If you think that will help, yes, you can punch him in the face to add 2 dice to his roll.
So I see Cotton like really concentrating and straining, and we had talked about the possibility of needing King on this trip, and Shadow, he just knows that's what's happening, so he's gonna take a risk. He's gonna gamble. He just punches Cotton in the face.
So Cotton, before you tell me how many successes, roll 2 more dice.
Hold on, can I quick get a move in?
Let him finish this first. Let him tell me what he gets, and then we'll...
Well, if he turns into king, it's too late.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I want to grab that hat. I just want to grab that hat before he blows it up.
Okay. You're able
He's
to do
getting
that.
the fucking hat. Are you serious right now? Okay.
How many
Hey,
successes
it's a
did you
$40
get?
hat, dude.
I got 3. And Jazz just punched me in the face for fuck all because it didn't help in the slightest.
You can see him concentrating, and even through the coat and in the darkness, you can see him getting tense, and he's gritting his teeth. And Shadow punches him in the face, and he breaks his concentration.
Oh, Cotton.
What the hell?
I thought you were trying to turn into the other
Are
guy.
you trying to do that thing?
Well,
Are you
shit.
doing that?
Hey, gentlemen, can we stop with the antics? We're here for
It's got.
a purpose.
Yeah, Sable. This is part of the purpose. It's a strange custom they have.
Cotton, my first thought is that maybe you kind of scan the area, see if there's anybody around. You can do that, right?
I can. Let me do that. And of course,
Oh yeah. What, the dice aren't hot?
4.
Oh, that's good.
Concentrating on the building, there are 3 people inside.
Wow, that's it. I think this is a decoy.
All boredom.
There are only 3 folks in there, and they are really just killing time. I don't feel any intensity.
You know when somebody's an attendant because you feel no emotion. You've explained that to us, right? So just because there's only 3 people doesn't mean that there's not a host of attendants who are security guards.
Yeah, I can't sense attendance at all because they don't have emotion. It just doesn't register.
Right.
The Sable pulls out a device exactly like the one that Cotton had in his hand, and you see him, and he starts switching the dials, and he turns it to 0.8, I think, and keeps scrolling up, and you hear again a set of clicks and hums that seem to be a pattern. Oh, there's active attendance in there for sure. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what that noise is?
Yes.
Good to know.
This device generally will detect them up to about 100 yards.
Whoa.
Does its intensity or frequency tell you how many?
No,
there
I
could
haven't.
Possibly?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
Wait, we heard that.
Oh, damn.
We heard that noise at the Love Shack, right?
If that's the case, then there were active attendants somewhere close by you, but it's not uncommon.
Because those could be even the store-bought ones who are just doing people's dishes. It would
Yes.
pick those up as well. Yeah.
Okay.
We're
okay.
trying to break the code and figure out how to delineate between them,
Right.
but we haven't been able to crack through that yet.
That's probably Rosie the robot or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, we gotta get the big guy.
Are there any windows, or is it completely windowless, save for the entrance and the dock on the east side?
Windowless.
Okay, we gotta trigger the big guy. Cotton, feel me.
I feel you.
Do it.
Oh, I thought you were going to do something to help me.
I am. You feel me. You know, the thing you do.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. All right. I'd like to perceive Raymond's emotional state.
Okay.
All right. And Duke, Ray is just gonna focus on one of his little girls. He's gonna think about her. You know,
So what state of mind does that put you in?
a whole lot of them. I mean, it's like a storm of emotion.
Okay.
You know, all the joy
There's regret, joy, sadness.
and now absolute and total crushing loss.
5.
5 successes.
Yep.
The flash of white, the purple outline.
Yeah.
And King stands before you.
What's up, cousin?
Yes, I'm here. What's the plan?
Let's break it down to him.
That was quite intense. I've never seen it in person before.
King,
Yes.
Sable.
Sable.
And Sable?
This is Sable.
I'm going to assume you're one of us.
Yes, we are associates.
He hasn't gone through the initiation yet.
Initiation?
Got you.
Yeah, you got to survive the superhero titty twist.
I'll give you one,
Okay,
and then you can give me one.
hey, we're gonna break it down to King that we think this is a warehouse, right? A storehouse. It's not a factory.
Yeah, no, this is not a factory. It's a warehouse.
Okay.
That's the information that you have. This is a storage facility.
Let me get this right. There are attendants in there and a couple of employees, but that's really all we know.
3 people and maybe an army of them. We're looking to destroy them efficiently so that, we don't burn down the neighborhood and the school.
Got you. Fair enough.
We were thinking maybe if we could all get an aerial view. Maybe you give Raymond a lift. Sable, you can move things with your mind. Does that include people?
It does, but as small as this building is, I don't know that we need an aerial view.
I was thinking from a recon perspective, we could get an idea of what's surrounding not only the building, but what's surrounding it. How many residential areas are there? Is it mostly businesses? Is there a way that, how the best way to do this safely would be?
Just drop in like bombs.
I'm with you. Raymond, you ready?
Over the top.
Give me your foot.
I'm gonna kick the foot up.
You guys are going in?
We're going to fly up.
Let's go. Meet you in the middle.
Shadow, this might be a little off-putting at first if you're not used to flying.
Oh, I've ridden on this guy before.
Do I need to roll for
Okay,
flight?
then. Yes, roll for flight, please.
All right, everybody. Let's make it pretty.
I got a 2.
Oh,
2 is plenty.
we're gonna crash.
No, 2
Okay.
is plenty. King grabs hold of Spartan's foot. You guys take off straight up into the air. Sable puts out his left hand, and Shadow, you feel this wave of energy come around you, and the two of you lift off the ground and follow behind King and Cotton. As you get higher up into the air, 30 feet, 50 feet, 80 feet, and you see out into the neighborhood around you, it's just homes. One after another. It's all residences.
And they're stacked it's not far. There's no real perimeter of space.
Not in
From
this
the
neighborhood,
garage.
no. And as you get higher up into the air, you can see some of these 2- and 3-story brick buildings that are also residential apartment buildings. It's a bunch of people packed into this neighborhood.
And the garage is built out of what?
Wood. Roll perception.
All of us?
Both of us?
Yes,
All of us?
everybody.
2.
Wow. 1 dice out of 6 rolled.
1, 2, 3, 4 total successes for Shadow.
Shadow, you notice you guys are making, kind of reasonably large circles, 100, 150 feet up in the air. There are way more power lines running down the street in front of that garage than there are anywhere else in the neighborhood.
Where is Sable in relation to me? Can we communicate, or is he?
Yeah, you're basically 2, maybe 3 feet apart.
So I point out the wires to the Sable and see if we can trace it to, the pole or where the main breaker is that they're all going to.
Well, I mean, the lines run off, in opposite directions back into the city. You're talking about trying to find the main in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys continue to fly around. Since the Sable is helping you, roll perception again, and give yourself 2 dice. Give yourself 2 extra dice.
They're kind of flying off.
You guys see the Sable and Shadow, and they kind of start making a beeline kind of off to the right. What are you doing?
Raymond,
Yeah.
you want to drop the atomic wedgie on this thing and put a hole in the roof?
Well, I think we better see what.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a little nervous about the proximity of all these homes. Those things start shooting, they're gonna shoot up everything.
Okay, let's follow them.
I got 8 total successes.
You know everything instantly.
From the vantage point that you're at, about 4 or 5 blocks from the house, the power lines go behind a small community school building, and there's a overly large power station there.
I motion for Sable to set us down.
King and Raymond, you see the Sable and Shadow fly off and start heading toward the ground a few blocks away. You follow them?
Yeah, we're just gonna follow and land where they land.
Behind this small community school, brick building, 3 stories high, oddly placed, is this small power station.
Everybody's on the ground now?
Yeah, everybody's there with you.
Hey, everybody. King and Raymond, come here.
Yeah, what do you see?
As we were flying, I noticed that there was a huge amount of these wires that were going into the building, into the garage. So I had it traced back. This is what's supplying all of their power. What they need all that power for, not 100% sure, but as we think about planning an attack, cutting out their power may not be a bad way to go before we take out the warehouse.
I think that's easy enough.
It's a good idea.
Why the power? We don't see smokestacks or nothing there. I mean,
No.
Okay, so that's the mystery then.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, they could be powering these things there. Maybe this is the electricity that makes them go. I have no idea. But if they have any defenses that might be tied to this power, we'll cut that out before we go.
That's good intel. What about these residentials that are in and around?
They may lose power for a time period, but
I'm talking about them losing their life. If that building is just made of wood, their bullets are gonna fly right in the balls.
It's why I think we need to get in very, very quickly and be ready to do as much damage as quickly as we can to limit the amount of retaliation. In most instances of these upgraded attendants, I haven't seen more than 8 or 10 controlled at a time. It doesn't mean that it's impossible.
By one person?
No, Raymond, they're controlled by radio waves of some sort. Someone somewhere is sending signals to these attendants, sending instructions through radio waves. That's why I went to the Troubadour to come up with this device. I haven't been able to find the source of those radio signals yet, but I can at least hear when they're active.
Raymond, I 100% agree with you. If we have another showing like we did the first time we went up against these attendants before the Sable got there, a lot of people stand to get hurt, more than we want.
Maybe a small evacuation?
Do we cause some sort of emergency that causes the neighborhood to evacuate before we...
Right, I'm just thinking, what could that be?
Guys, I know
It could be this power station catching on fire. Cotton has a room full of nitroglycerin.
Guys, I know this is left field, but if that doesn't work, we could always kidnap the mayor and get him to evacuate.
I'm about that. If we had kidnapped the mayor prior, he could have ordered an evacuation.
Exactly.
Of this neighborhood.
Thank you. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, great idea.
So would that fire be away from the residential?
The school itself kind of sits amongst, 2 or 3 city blocks. There's an open, front kind of courtyard, not walled in, but, a front open area where it's a school building.
Right.
So it's not like it's some house-sized building. I mean, it's a school building for this neighborhood.
Right.
And oddly, this power station sits toward the back of this schoolhouse.
If we need the nitroglycerin, that requires us going back to the apartment.
It's not that far.
I don't think we're attacking the warehouse tonight, gents.
Come on, you can die planning, or we can get some stuff done.
Cotton would probably agree with me, okay?
I think causing some sort of emergency to get people to evacuate is important. Whether that's springing a water main, whether it's trying to utilize the police force in some manner. But I think something as simple as starting a fire at this power station.
We start the fire, we get the people in the neighborhood to evacuate, we kill the box so that they have no power, and then we go wreck some stuff.
Into the roof.
You and King go in through the roof. Shadow and I will go in through the door.
Agreed. Let's do it. How should we initiate the fire?
Are we doing this right now?
I'm ready.
No time like the present.
We don't even have the nitroglycerin. Let's take a step back.
We'll figure it out.
Let's see if we can maybe get some allies to help us with this evacuation.
Hey, Duke, is there anything heavy around?
Roll perception.
There's a playground there, right?
Are you telling me that you brought tools in the car, but you didn't bring the tools with you from the car?
Oh, no, I've got those tools. I got 3.
Okay, what do you find?
What do I find?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just, there's a rock that they chiseled their school name on.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get it. What do you say I heave that into that power plant? And then I'm gonna heave it into the power plant.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening. My name is Duke Walter, your game master. Renaissance City is a Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition actual play set in an alternate 1920s Detroit. It's a bit noir, a bit sci-fi, and a whole lot of fun. You can follow me on Twitter at InvisibleDuke. The Scarlet Spartan is played by Dean Martin Jr. Cotton Dearborn and King are played by Chris Freedom. Saint Shadow is played by Jazz Abramowitz. You can find all of our content at ttrptheater.com. We have links to our YouTube page, our Twitter, Twitch, all of those things there. Thanks again for listening. Join us next time for more Renaissance City.